Hey YouTube, live. How are you? All right. I'm just testing the live functionality of this process that I call life. What I'm trying to go to Instagram here where I do the show live, but really, um, I'm excited to be doing this on YouTube because I think YouTube has a much bigger appreciation for longer form content. And this is just a taping over here. And let's go live then. Okay, let's go do this in live. Turn the camera around. Boom. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Okay. So, forgot to hit record. I'm not going to lie, you're going to need to be very bored to watch this show in its entirety. It jumps around. Either way, welcome to the 1157 show, which I make live and unprepared on days where I didn't get to finish making content and release it for your entertainment. And as weird as that sounds, it means something to me. And are we live here? Let's go live. So I always like to give YouTube a little bit more because you appreciate a little more. Hey, what's up, Instagram? How are you guys? Good to not see you. It means you're getting sleep right now. No, there was a few of you out there. Let's see if any of our regulars show up for the 1157 show, which I do live and unprepared. If you already know you're not going to watch this, just hit that like button if you want me to keep going, and swipe away. The good stuff will be coming in a second. But you're long gone. So I feel like I can almost say anything now, except this is out there. This is the live and unprepared show that I do. So, but the way movies get made these days, well, I shouldn't even say movies, content. The way content gets made these days, it's a whole different process, and I've got it figured out, but I haven't been able to make and release content at the speed that I prefer to make and release content, which would be full speed. Like, I make something and you get to see it, and then I keep making more, and somehow the big dream works out. So I've been building the machine to make that dream work out. I call that Imboxo, and it's this close to being ready for me to finally be able to upload my own movie after 20 years. And when that works for me and I've tested it, I'm going to make it available to everybody else, because this is going to change the way we make and monetize movies in Boxo. But enough about that. I didn't mean to get all whatever. I don't know what this show is going to be, but what I'm going to do for sure is try to see if I can find perplexity, and I'm going to ask it what I always ask it. Hey, I'm doing the 1157 show right now. I'm already live. Please write me 3 great, funny opener jokes based on the most popular topics today that went on in the world, and this will be used for my opening monologue that I didn't have time to write and prepare for, and This, oh, okay, cool. All right, perfect. Here we go. So I'm going to perform these. This is that. All right, so I'm asking it. It's going live here. I don't know if you can see that, but here we go. I don't know what the jokes are. I just read them. Super cold, as if they were meant to be. Here are 3 fresh, funny opener jokes using the hottest topics right now for your 11:57 monologue. Here they are. Big news today. Trump and Putin are meeting in Alaska, which means, for once, it's colder inside the conference room than between them. I mean, they haven't seen this much ice since the Oscars after party bar tab. Yeah, that needs work. A lot of work. I would say inside the. We'll punch these up later, but when they said they haven't seen this much ice, I figured it was going to comment to ice on the streets, not at the Oscar after party. Maybe they're not talking about ice. Maybe they're talking about the other. Okay. I just got that. Maybe that's a drug joke. Okay. Here's the second joke for the monologue. Everyone's talking about these new social media laws. You know, you now have to show your ID to log into TikTok. Honestly, that's fine. My dance moves are already a crime in most states anyway. Boom. I would not do these jokes for real, but here they are. There's a trending couples TikTok challenge where you run and see if your partner chases you. That's basically marriage, except on TikTok, you can actually win. Okay. All right. All right. So those are the 3 jokes that I prepared after the show actually started. And all I'm going to do is throw this into Opus Clip. And somehow the best of this is going to take just a little bit of your time, just what you can hold, whatever you got left of your attention. You'll just be like, oh, that was okay. Star. It's not even a star. It's heart. 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 They were stars when I started. Now they're hearts. Anyway, okay. I really didn't have much to say, but I really wanted to punish myself tonight by going live and unprepared because I have not been releasing content and it hurts inside. And this is something I actually want to talk to you guys about. I think we all kind of share this, the creative people that I know. It's if you don't release your creativity, it can lead to serious internal injuries and in the form of depression or just self-doubting or questioning. And if anything, it just takes away from your time of just being. You're a creator. I'm a creator. We create. And this is me talking to you, hoping you'll talk back. All right, what else do I want to add to the mix before I throw all this into Opus Clip? Imboxo is almost ready for me to see if it works or not. And as soon as it works for me, I will make it available to all of you. For those of you who don't know what Imboxo is, it stands for Internet Movie Box Office. And it is going to change the way we movie makers and we content makers make and release and monetize all of it in the ways we've probably all dreamed of. It's finally built. And I can't wait to upload my movie Getting Back to Zero, which is my metaphor for, hey, I'm an indie filmmaker. I made a movie called Getting Back to Zero. I shot it in 2009. I think it came out like in 2013 or 12 or 11. I don't even know in this moment. But how do I get that movie in front of the people that would enjoy it? And for me as a filmmaker, how do I make my money back on that movie? And I believe there is a way and a place to do that. But all the right little things kind of have to happen. And that's what Imboxo is. It's one of those little, like, I forget what they call those little devices where the ball drops and then it rolls and it hits the domino. That's it. It's that, but for releasing your movies. I probably just did brand defamation and with that thought, but it's kind of sort of what it does. It makes making movie releasing easy, and it makes watching movies and discovering movies easy, and it puts them together. And I can't wait to see if this latest version is exactly what I want it to be. And if it is, it'll be yours very soon. Okay, what else can I tell you about why I haven't been releasing content? It's just been busy. Life's busy, and every time I make something, oh, hey, we got some people. Hey, how are you? Sometimes renewed creativity can spark from pain and suffering. Yes, it can. Let's see. Hello, everybody. Is anybody still here, or did I kind of give you my ear for too long? Literally, my ear. Hope you're here. I'll check back in a second. Yeah, I just forgot about Instagram Live because I was talking to YouTube. Because I figure, people pop in and out of here, but for the most part, Instagram does not feel like the right place to make a long show. And it's like trying to release a feature on TikTok. It's like nobody's looking for a feature there. But they will on Imboxo. And you won't even have to look hard. On Imboxo, you'll be able to let great movies find you. And it's so close, and it looks so good. And yeah, the team is working hard, and it's so close. So can't wait to report on that. But really don't even want to market anything until I know it completely works and does what it's supposed to do. I guess that would be life of a founder. I don't know. I'm only a founder because I found myself stuck, not being able to make back money on movies. So Imboxo is going to fix that. If I'm going to make sure that works, and when that works for me, it'll work for you, and it'll be available. Might work for you long before it ever works for me, but either way, we'll figure it out. And the infrastructure and the platform, it's so simple. It's all designed for you to just dream, stream, and repeat. So I can't wait to share that with all of you. Let's see. On a different note, my acting class is going pretty good. I've got my entire class fooled. They actually think I'm a good actor who still can't remember his lines. Yeah, all right. So, but I'm getting better. This week I I did a scene from Good Will Hunting, and we're bringing it back next week. I really like acting, and I like scripted content. I know I make a lot of unscripted content, but I do love writing. And I want to start a movie and TV club. And let me know in the comments if that's something you're interested in sooner than later. And nobody else is here watching live, which is perfectly good. Because the truth is this never had to be live. It's just I had to fill that little part of my ego that says, what did you do today, Roger? And while I did stuff, it wasn't creative stuff. And but it was cool stuff. It's stuff that makes the machine go faster. It makes getting ideas through the works and release to you quicker. And you know, every time I film something, I think, all right, I'm going to make this and release it tonight. And maybe that's always been a bit of an expectation. But then I also, a day later, I kind of like forget I made that because, you know, it's kind of like, what did you have for breakfast yesterday? I don't know. A bagel? I don't remember. But it was probably a bagel, which I shouldn't even be eating the bagels. That's the thing. I'm diabetic. When are you going to learn, Roger, that this gets serious if I don't get serious? I'm learning it. When am I going to brush my hair before a show? That's coming. That is coming down the pipe. I think I'm going to shoot a photo for my dating profile. Well, that's not going to work. Maybe just take a still photo in front of this. This is a bit much. Yeah, I wouldn't date me if... Okay. I don't know. I think that's a do-over. You know what? We're doing this as a video. All right, that's it. Boop. Boop. All right, that's it. All right. Was I not rolling on that? Come on, really? God, oh my gosh. This iPhone turns off. I gotta figure out what's going on there. I gotta reshoot this. All right, shoot this first. All right, never mind. We don't need this little piece. We've already got it on like 50 other cameras going. There it is. All right, here it is. As I said, you've got to be really bored to watch this show being made, but it's lots of little shows. It's just we're hanging out together. This is a window into my world, and that's it. And And that's it. I'll be uploading this to some software that'll watch this quickly and hopefully figure out what, if any, of this is relevant. And yeah. Anyways, some people say that anyways is not a word. What do you think? Is anyways a word? Can you add an S? I've been adding an S on anyways for years. I don't think I'm going to stop saying anyways. People, not everybody corrects me on it. I'm like, anyways, but they're like, no, it's any way. To me, any way is like, we're going to get this done anyway. Anyways is like, who gives a shit? We'll take any of the paths. They all lead to the wherever. All right. Thanks for spending the last couple minutes of today with me on the 1157 show, my favorite show to do live and unprepared, as a way to punish myself for not being creative enough to make and release something for you to laugh at. All right. As always, I'm Roger Roth, and I don't have a joke for the punchline on the closer. I need a joke. As anyways, okay, here we go. I realized. Okay, so, all right, so it's the end of the show, and let's make sure that we have a good outro. So back to Perplexity. Please write me an outro for tonight's 1157 show, which I just did. I tried out your jokes. Two of them, the first two didn't work for me, but the last one, I laughed at it. It was just fun. So write me a fun closer, and I'll read it as a cold read, and we'll see if it fits. Cool. Maybe talk about the For You page. You can work that into that closer, or liking and sharing, or any of that stuff that it would be so cool if people actually did. I don't know. Is it no longer in style, or is it me? What's the problem here? Is it I'm not funny enough for you to go, boop, heart? I get it. I'll just have to work a little harder. Anyway. Not, fuck it, I don't care if you watch anyways. All right, let's see what happens. Here we go. Here it comes. Hello. You're catching the tail end of this. I don't know how long you've been there, but welcome. All right, here we go. All right, here's a fun off-the-cuff outro you can deliver as a cold read. All right. Well, that's my time tonight at the 1157 show. Okay. Well, that's my... All right, let's just read it serious, Roger. Don't try to perform this. Don't act. Be. Well, that's my time tonight at the 1157. Well, that's my time tonight at the 1157 show. Yeah, okay, whatever. You know, I tried out a couple new jokes. If you were here for the first two, thank you for not calling security. That last one, hey, at least I laughed, so I've already doubled my weekly quota. But hey, if you guys had fun, just a little or a hell, even if you didn't do that thing, smash that like, drop a comment. You would think I never got my Hooked on Phonics book. Okay. Okay. But hey, if you guys had fun, just a little or hell, even if you didn't do that thing, smash that like, drop a comment, or share it, or don't. I mean, is liking, following, and sharing even cool anymore? Is my stuff not hitting that For You page? Is it me, or is it the algorithm just straight up ghosting me now? That's kind of funny premise. Is it you or the algorithm? Just trying to figure that out. Leave it in the comments. Is it you that doesn't like my comedy, or is it the algorithm? Yeah, okay. it was funny for a second. Okay. And then I beat it like a dead horse. Okay. Honestly, maybe I'm not funny enough to get your whole heart. Maybe just a little heart. But that's a story for another set. Still, if you stuck around this late, give it up for yourselves or don't. Look, maybe I'll figure out this whole sharing thing. Maybe not. But I'll keep showing up and trying new material until TikTok admits I exist. Thanks for coming out, whether you're lurking, liking, or just low-key judging. I appreciate you. Good night, everybody, and see you on that mysterious For You page, or not. Who knows? Let's see what happens. All right. What's up from North Hollywood? Hello, North Hollywood. Making movies. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you making movies, writing movies, crying that the industry's changing again? It's always changing. But as an artist, they can't take that away from you. So I say just keep creating. Hello, India. Nice to see you. I was just telling people that Imboxo is getting really close. The team's doing a great job, and it's gonna be something. Can't wait to upload my movies, figure out everything that's possible, make sure it all works, and then make it available to all of you. And that's what I kind of sort of said earlier. Pretty close to signing off here. Just waiting to find out what Kev30 PNG in North Hollywood is up to. But regardless, what's up? Maybe I don't know. It's, Imboxo Live is coming soon, and we're going to be able to interact and release the things we make so quickly and so awesomely. I can't wait for that. You're avoiding sleep. Cool. I think this is a compliment, but a cinematographer the other day told me that he loves my 11:57 show because it keeps him awake on the road. I think that's a compliment. It's better than if somebody's like, yeah, I listen to your show to fall asleep. All right. But the Sandman is knocking at the door. For you and me both. I wasn't even going to go live tonight, but it's so hard to do something creative the longer you don't do something creative. And if anything, to all my creatives, you used to drive buses, and this was the time I usually would get, so I'm used to it. And I used to drive buses, and this was the time I usually would get, so I'm used to it. Got it. Okay. Well, I can see it in my head. I wish I had something brilliant to add to that other than sweet dreams. Okay. Now it's getting hard to read. Get offy sorry. Either way, just happy to have you on the show with me. Gives me something to work from. And for those of you watching here, over here on YouTube, if you don't follow on YouTube yet, you should follow on YouTube, because that is where the bulk of the longer form content will go. I would get off at this time, so my sleep schedule is all messed up. Got it. Well, good thing you don't work there anymore. I don't know if that's a good thing. Shouldn't say it like that. How do you feel about it? Yeah. So, anyways, but back to Instagram here. So I'm recording a show over here, and I'm going live straight to YouTube, the Roger Ross Show. If you went there right now, you would also see this there. Talk more about Imboxo. Okay. I would love to talk more about Imboxo. We want to hear more about Imboxo. You got it. You got it. Imboxo, I miss the driving, not the passengers. I can see that. All right, here we go. Hey, all right, so you want to talk more about Imboxo? All right, let's talk about it. Imboxo stands for Internet Movie Box Office, and I've been dreaming for 20 years that somebody else would build this. And they didn't, so I did. And this is going to make making and releasing movies super dreamy. It's just, dream, stream, and repeat. It's that easy on Imboxo. And I can't wait to see it in its finished form and start using it and creating ways to release movies that I only dreamed of. I am going to be making and releasing movies technically 1 second at a time, but think 1 minute at a time. And then these little movies, these mini movies will become, or macro movies will become, these little movies. Put that on the outtake reel. All right. Let's start again. So on Imboxo, I'm excited for the live feature that we're going to have. It's going to be crazy what we can do and what you can do and how we can all come together and do all kinds of things, from podcasts to making movies together and monetizing movies together. And the cool thing is on Imboxo, for the creators, they get paid on every second of every play, one way or the other, whether you're watching for free or you're paying full price for something. It is an internet movie box office where not only will you find amazing content and movies from around the world, you will find great movies will find you. That's what I meant to say. Let me say that again for Opus Clip. So one of the things I'm excited for on Imboxo is that not only will you find great movies will find you. And it's part of the design, but the biggest part of the design is that creators are the rock stars. They're going to get what they deserve on every second of every play. And that is the algorithm. Get the creator paid awesomely on every play. And it's built. And I can't wait to see the final touches that are being put onto the beta. And if you want to follow along and get email when I make it available to all of you, you can go to Imboxo.io. That's imboxo.io. And soon Imboxo.com will be live. Technically, it's live. Like, you could go there now and be like, all right, there's something here, but it doesn't let me do anything yet. It's because it's not turned on. But I'm turned on. Okay. I get excited about making movies and releasing them. Anyways, it's and you should be too. Everybody's looking at the future of movie making as doom and gloom. It's storytelling. If you're a storyteller, you're good. And that's it. There's just more and more ways to tell stories, whether you want to do it one way or the other. What is your next movie? Good question. What's my next movie? Lifeumentary London Calling. And it's a movie I set on a 20-year schedule, and it's an improv movie. It started as an improv movie, and I shot it in London over the course of 15 years, and I'm I'm almost done editing it. I purposely haven't finished editing it because I need to finish editing it within the TV show that I'm creating. So, when will it be available? That's a good question. Because there's options for how I release the movie, and whether or not I want to enter it in any festivals. We have a way of doing some private screenings on Imboxo, so it doesn't mess with eligibility for movie makers. It'll be part of a pretty cool private screening series that I will be doing. In fact, Mara is going to host it, and that's another story, but you'll see Mara in my Lifementaries. But when will it be available? It'll be available as soon as I finish it. I'll be doing a screening of the movie. The first movie that I'll be uploading is Getting Back to Zero, a movie that I shot in 2009, and it's a gambling movie. I love it. I can't wait for you to see it. We'll probably do a private screening of it and a premiere of it. I'll be giving that movie the premiere it never had. And my goal will be to make all my money back and more on Getting Back to Zero. I never made all my money back. I didn't even come close to it. And also, I'm going to be totally transparent. I brought in $12,800 over the course of the film, and it's played in 100 million homes. It was on every platform except Netflix, and I made $12,800 back on something that cost around $286,000. That's the number I'm going with, and I'm gonna make that money back. I'm gonna figure it out, and when I figure it out for myself, that knowledge will be built in to helping you release your movies that you think are old and nobody would want to see, but you know that they would want to see it because you made it and you know that it's awesome. You just don't know how to reach your audience. And that is going to be a brand new day for creators and studios, and we'll all be able to create and release our movies. The world is big enough that the world is big enough to be an audience for every one of our movies. And I always say, if the people at the top of any of these companies wanted us to make a lot of money on our movies, we would be. And it's from the top down. So I built this from the top down to make sure that creators get paid awesomely on every play. It's my tagline is, if it plays, it pays. And that's what it's built to do. And that's it. Let's see. When will it be available? Any other questions? All right. So thank you for that. Those were some good questions. I appreciate it. So all right. I think we're done. I think I have put the internet to sleep. So I'm gonna be quiet now. Say goodbye. Good night. But seriously, it's always a blast talking to you, whether you're watching it on replay or not. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps, and in so many ways. It lets me know you're alive. That's first off. And that somehow you felt something, your thumb. Anyways, yeah. You want to feel good? Hit that heart button. Not too hard, but just a little heart goes a long way. In fact, that's something I want to talk about. And I'll be headed to New York for my show, A Click Nicer. And that's coming soon. I just decided today that I would be making that in New York. And in LA and across the world. And leave it in the comments if you want to be a part of that movie. It's going to be a collaborative movie that is going to be really fun to make, and we'll just start it there. I don't want to overpromise myself something because I don't know the future. I just know that it's going to be creative. I love you guys. I love it when you leave comments and you hit the heart button. It makes me feel like, fuck yeah. It's a little dopamine hit. We live in the attention deficit economy. Because I'm not sure that we actually live in the attention. We live in the attention economy. I don't know if we live in the attention deficit economy. I need to figure that out. Not now, though. It's late, and I love you guys. Since I can't kiss you, I'm going to kiss my microphone. I love the smell of my old stinky breath. All right. These are the thoughts. Can't wait to see what Opus Clip does with all of them. And I want to shoot one other little segment here. You know what? I'm going to wait till I have a link to this that you can follow. Yeah. All right. Good night. And I still need my closer. Let's see what we get. I need some kind of closer for good night and good luck. But that one's been used, and it's just for the end of the 11:57 show. Just something, cool. Give me a list of 20 things that could be like, good night, and let's see what it comes up with. Good night, and stay weird. Good night, and keep it surreal. Good night, and keep it surreal. I'm Roger Roth. Signing out. Good night, and keep it surreal. All right. Good night, and don't let the gremlins bite. Yeah, I'm not performing that one. Good night, and tip your wait staff. Good night, and stay golden. Good night, everyone, and yeah, I'm not gonna say that. This is a fun one. Good night, and call your mom. Good night, and may your Wi-Fi be strong. That's a fun one. Kind of like that one. Let's see. Good night, and keep chasing the funny. Good night. Good night, and remember, it's all a joke. Life. Maybe I didn't need to explain that. I don't know. Good night, and keep your dreams rolling. Good night, and live from Los Angeles. Good night, and keep your dreams rolling. I said that one. Good night, and stay unapologetically you. Good night, and stay. Yeah, no, I'm not performing that one. Good night, and always bring snacks. Good night, and question authority nicely. Oh no, I think I'm supposed to say that nicely. Good night. Good night, and question authority. Okay. Good night. Good night, and pet more dogs. Good night, and keep the chaos contained. Good night, and keep the chaos contained. Good night, and don't feed the trolls. Good night, and don't feed the trolls. Trolls. Good night, and don't feed the trolls. Okay. Good night, and may tomorrow bring better punchlines. Good night, and may tomorrow bring better punchlines.